Hey, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you're new to tarot, just know that not every reading is going to resonate. So if you feel like I'm wrong or this just isn't your reading, please just disregard it. Never try to make it fit. I'm going to pull cards like King, Queen, Emperor, and Empress. Those cards describe a really specific personality, but have nothing to do with the sex or gender of the person that we're describing. If you want to catch more readings, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I do also offer a membership. If you want to check that out, you can just click join. Let me start with these. Okay, Pisces, please. What a shuffle. Okay. So we have energy of play. I make time for play. I nurture my inner child. As I play, I'm renewed with the energy of play. I cultivate an environment of, wow, I cannot speak right now. I cultivate an environment of fun at work, at home, and with my friends. We have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And humility. Flowers are unaware of each other's beauty. They bloom regardless. The overall energy is the Ten of Wands. Supporting, we have the Ace of Swords, the Sun, Leo energy, and the King of Cups. The Six of Cups, the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, the Queen of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, the Ace of Wands. I like this. Kind of looks like you've dropped some things. You know, the Ten of Wands to me is always like, yeah, it's been an uphill battle, but this is the end of it. You've harvested everything. You're finally there. So the hard times are over here. I feel like there is finally some type of communication that's happening between you and a person that really is reigniting a flame. I think, it's like this is someone that you've really wanted to hear from. You could feel like this person is like literally your soulmate. I feel like you've been stuck on them for a long time, but I think, the way the two of you view each other may have changed significantly now. I feel like, like in the past, it was like maybe there was a break really needed. There could have been like this issue where the two of you were really stifling each other's growth. You know, it's like one person may have been in one place while another was somewhere else, you know, and it's like constant push and pull of energies there. So it looks like at some point in time you felt like you had to sort of drop this. In the past, it was pretty clear that things did need to end, you know, and it's not that it couldn't happen again. It wasn't like there's not love there. It's not like someone didn't make you happy. It just felt like feels like there was a lot of burdens in the relationship. Like it was really an uphill battle. There was just this constant struggle with the person here. And maybe this separation, you know, really taught both of you who you really are, you know, and now they're coming together. Now that there's communication, it's back to this like fun energy. Instead of this 10 of Wands, it's the Ace of Wands. You know, it's like starting over fresh. The communication is fun. It's lighthearted. It's good. But you can see where a person has changed with the Ace of Swords and the Sun. They're not exactly like they used to be. They've calmed down quite a bit. They're still playful, you know, but I think they're mature now, the Queen of Pentacles. They see things like differently than they used to. I just feel like this person has grown a lot, and so have you. Tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you have like a really similar like childhood with this person, and there's something tied in with that, with this healing family issues. It's not even necessarily like literally healing things in the family, but it's like healing from childhood, where both of you could have, you know, had similar like upbringings or like traumas, but sometimes that just makes a relationship really difficult. They have the Three of Wands, the Page of Swords, the Tower. Some Aries Scorpio energy. The Page of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and at the bottom of the deck, the Emperor, Aries energy. Strength, Leo energy. I think you might have humbled this person, even if that's not what was meant. I don't think that's what you meant, but there's a person where it's like they didn't believe that you would sort of leave them alone. Like, I think they waited for you to reach out for a really long time before really realizing that they made a mistake, that the childish-ass arguments, like, it's not your vibe, it's not something that you can deal with. They know that they fucked up too, just to be clear. But they also felt the same way, where it's like the two of you could have been really like stifling each other, that there had to be some type of change, and that may have meant separation. And so, you know, I feel like both of you, one wasn't really expecting things to end. The other person really made the decision, but both parties have changed because of it. So, I mean, maybe I'm just here verifying that. Someone wants it to know for sure. We got another ace here. You know, has someone really made progress or made changes? And yeah, someone's just really unclear. They're not sure, you know, if they should really be dealing with somebody here. So what's the advice? The Five of Pentacles, the Chariot, Cancer energy, the Ten of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's saying in order for it to work, you would have to really, excuse me, leave behind like the old stuff that happened, like when we kind of start to deal with someone again, but then we have like a history with them and they made a mistake, and like they can't pay for that forever. They already paid for that with this separation, right? They're saying there's something about you where you will have to really let go of like some type of resentment and pain that you have with a person if you're actively choosing to be with them. Like in order for the relationship to truly like move forward and be peaceful and harmonious, I think we'll have to let something go, because the struggle here, you're already going back and forth with it. Somebody's already here trying to get verification that somebody has made some changes, that they won't make the same mistake again. This is saying if you're going to move forward with this relationship, you have to accept that what happened it happened in the past, and try to move forward from it. You don't want to bring it up in petty arguments later, or be fighting about all this stuff again. It's looking like the playful energy is what's needed. I got this Page of Pentacles here. The Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. Like, I feel like some of you have been waiting for this for a really long time. Maybe you just stopped thinking it would actually happen. But somebody really, just like you, has been humbled and, went through it and grew the hell up a little bit. And, I think instead of paying attention to, where they failed before, where you failed before, pay attention to the potential of what could happen after, two people made all these changes. All right, I'll see you soon.